It is then the Iranian island that handles 90% of Iran's oil exports. Seizing it would give the US the ability to therefore severely disrupt Iran's energy trade. That in turn placing serious pressure on Tehran's economy. So Donald Trump says he could seize Kharg Island. He says fairly easily, but it would inevitably mean boots on the ground, placing then US forces directly in the line of fire. And as mediators, Pakistan say they are preparing to host what they called meaningful talks in the coming days between Iran and the US. As yet, though, neither side has confirmed they may attend.
And we will probably, I think we'll make a deal with them, pretty sure. Whether it's possible, we won't. But we've had regime change, if you look already, because the one regime was decimated, destroyed, they're all dead. The next regime is mostly dead. And the third regime, we're dealing with different people than anybody's dealt with before. It's a whole different group of people.
Donald Trump there. Well, a little earlier, we got the latest for you from Tehran itself. I spoke to our correspondent there, Reza Sayah, on the strikes overnight.
We did not experience an outage in our location, but state media reports that due to an explosion at an electricity tower, the power went out in parts of Tehran and Kharg. Reports say the power is back on. It was last week when U.S. President Donald Trump openly threatened to hit Iran's energy grid. Then he said he would hit the energy grid by Friday. It's not clear if this strike intentionally targeted the power grid. If it did, that would obviously be a dangerous escalation. In the overnight strikes, we saw more bombings hit residential neighborhoods, and we're seeing this every day. What are clearly non-military targets being hit. Overnight, buildings were hit in the upscale neighborhood of Farmaniye in northern Tehran. Over the weekend, state media showed the aftermath of an airstrike that targeted the offices of Al Arabiya. This is a Qatari news outlet with a bureau here in Tehran. To give you some context of why many here are concerned, over the weekend in southern Lebanon, Israeli drone strikes killed 3 journalists. And of course, during the war in Gaza, Israeli forces killed more than 200 journalists. Among other non-military targets over the weekend, 2 of Iran's leading universities, including one here in Tehran, a cement factory, 2 steel factories. And Iran's response has been to target industrial hubs in the region, including ones in Bahrain, the Emirates, and in Israel. So a disturbing tit-for-tat cycle of violence continues.